Greetings, magicians! Hope you all are doing good, hope you all are doing great, hope you all are doing well, and if not, I hope this makes you feel a little bit better. It is Wednesday, my dudes! So, you know what that means. It's graveyard time. Oh, wow. Loads of money. I woke up pretty early and immediately went back to sleep for a few hours. For context, I usually wake up at around like 9, 10 o'clock. I woke up at 8 and I was like completely tapped out, so I just went back to sleep. And next thing I knew, it was suddenly 11 o'clock. I'm still a little bit tired and I have a slight headache, but yeah, I'll be fine. I've had an ibuprofen. Yeah, I just had a burger, just got an energy drink, and we're balling. Like, now that I can actually listen to the music, I always forget how good the music is in the Graveyard. I think regardless of how you feel about the Graveyard as a whole, I think most can agree the music's by far the best part. The music goes insanely hard. You know, it's nice actually being able to listen to it without having to, worry about copyright claims. Thanks again, Ren. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be a loot goblin. I'm gonna try and get as much as I can. Oh, we're gonna do this again. Stupid idiot gets stuck. Laugh. Question of the day. How cooked is the game industry currently? Marvel Rivals. You might have heard of it. You might have played it. I have not actually played it myself. I have seen a bunch of videos on it, and it does look pretty fun. I just haven't had the time to actually give it a proper shot. I've had bad experiences when I used to play Overwatch, so still a little hesitant, but recently though, a support team in Seattle who's helping with level design and such, they got laid off in their entirety, which is absolutely insane to me. Marvel Rivals is basically the most popular thing on the planet right now next to Fortnite. And you're telling me they still get laid off? Why? To be clear, this is not the main development team because they're all the way in China. You know, the game's developed by NetEase, who are, well, from China. But, this sucks, right? This sucks no matter how you slice it. Whoa, hello, mate. There is almost, no winning with the game industry, at this point. You either make something bad, it flops, and then you get laid off, or you make something that exceeds beyond your wildest expectations, and you still get laid off. There's quite literally no winning. It's just messed up. These people deserve better. Especially with a game that's popular and successful as Marvel Rivals. There is no reason for it. Last night, Valve released the TF2 SDK. And if you're not sure what that is, it's basically just TF2 source code. Not the source code for the Source Engine as a whole, but specifically TF2. We're actually pretty close to getting a party special. Excuse me, mate. See if I can get that. I think it'd be a fun thing. I don't know. Probably not, actually. Basically, anyone can make anything now with the TF2 source code. They could be total conversions, they could adjust how TF2 plays, they can, use them for bug fixes, etc. Alright, this is where the game gets lagging. One more! Additionally, you can also put these mods up on Steam for free, which is really, really cool. Especially for mods which have existed for a while, such as Open Fortress and Team Fortress 2 Classic. These mods have existed for literally years, but they were using a semi-leaked version of the TF2 source code, meaning they couldn't legally put them up on Steam. And well, now they can actually finally be released properly once they've, updated their mods to use the new version. Previously, you had to use a third-party launcher or something to get them to work. But now you can, once they've been updated, you can just get them on Steam and play them through there, which will simplify the process for many and get more people actually even vaguely interested into actually playing them. I imagine there's going to be a lot of bugs when they start porting everything over because, well, it is basically just a new version of the engine they've been using for literally years. But I do think it will be worth it in the end once they actually get everything sorted, because then you don't have to perform some satanic ritual to actually play them. And we're done with this. The SDK being released does raise some concerns from people. You would think oh, TF2 is finally ending, they're never going to update the game ever again. I don't think that's the case, personally. And I think the main reason being is any source code that uses TF2's assets cannot actually include them with the mod. They have to take them from TF2's game files itself. Like, for example, if you want to play Open Fortress on Steam, you'd have to have Team Fortress 2 installed as well as Open Fortress. You can't just have Open Fortress.
You are violating God's code!
Just walk right past them. I don't think we'll be getting any new balance patches or weapons, which I guess makes sense. We haven't had them for literally years. But I do think we'll still be getting, like, new cosmetics and new maps, like, as we usually do. We don't really know what's going to happen, but, like, you know, I'm personally a little optimistic. They also released another update for TF2, you know, fixing a bunch of bugs and updating the game under the hood to use the new version of Source that the Half-Life 2 Anniversary Edition uses. And not just TF2 either, actually. Counter-Strike Source, Half-Life 2 Deathmatch. Hell, even Dave Defeat's Source actually got an update to use this new version of Source. Left 4 Dead and Portal 2, like, have been excluded because... I think this because they use a different branch of Source. Like, that's completely separate from the other ones. Yeah. Overall, though, I'm really excited to see what the future holds for TF2 now. Like, between this and VScript a few years ago, the community is going to do a ton with this. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you all very much for tuning in. And GG! Also, Valve acknowledging the existence of spells for the first time in years? Hello?